insecurity is. Food security is food security is basically the availability of safe and affordable food.
Exactly.
Can food be affordable and not safe? Can food be safe and not affordable? Because at the end of the day, we have to that access. Because I pass through different markets. Now, kuna vitu mingi sana. And right here in Kajiado, I was talking to somebody, our local chief, who I think we'll try and call later on today. And he actually mentioned that his budget for his house is no longer enough, because the moment the neighbors see smoke in his house, they and they want to start eating with him. In fact, adding to what we had discussed, I think he has actually requested for some assistance in just, even if it is something edible. In fact, you're saying anything edible. So, because food insecurity could mean that you have food that is not safe. In fact, somebody has just said that, which in the poll we'll be sharing, that people are just eating to fill their stomach. It's no longer about nutrition. So Jackie, what is the disconnect? Why are these farmers throwing food? Why are they saying there's no market? There is no market for produce, and yet half the other side of the country is dying of hunger?
I think Kelvin should take that before I give my answer.
I think there's something to do with the infrastructure,
yes,
and poverty, right? Making that food go that distance, let's say from Mombasa to Garissa, is take a lot. Then people in Garissa, let's say poverty-wise, they're poverty-stricken mostly. So
really?
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer, because find farmers from Thika, that side on Garissa Road, they actually take cabbages to Garissa and sell at 150 shillings.
But now, if you check at the areas where you have mostly hunger problems, it has to do with poverty.
I want us to correct this, because is it that there's no food or there's no money to buy that food? Because if there is no money to buy that food, the county governments could be doing something. Because every county, let me tell you something, every county has an allocation of agriculture in their yearly budgets. In some counties, that budget for agriculture goes to buy relief food. Where is the disconnect? Because I think it's good for us to talk, to tell each other the truth. And the most important thing about it is also this market that we keep on talking about. So let me just refresh, and then Kevin take that question again. Why is it that there's a disconnect between farmers who have a lot of produce, saying there's no market, and the other part of the country, people are not getting food?
What has to do with accessibility? Getting that food to that place is the problem. The transportation cost, if you take that food there, it will be very expensive. And now, being the locals, their wealth is being measured in either cattle-wise, not money. So that money to buy that food is a problem.
So,
and also the farmer.
So is it the cash money? Because sometimes you can do barter trade.
But now, let me tell you this. For a farmer to take his food from where it's coming from to that place is expensive. So meaning the food getting there will be expensive itself.
Can those ones who have the cattle and the sheep take that elsewhere and come back with food?
No, that's a narrative you need to change. Because those cattle are a measure of wealth. They don't take them lightly.
So it's
better they die. if you die, we die.
Take, let's say, a farmer in Marsabit wanting to exchange probably maize in Uasin Gishu. How will the barter trade take place? Like,
so, nataka kusema kwamba hakuna watu wa biashara hiyo route.
And it's exactly what